Hi there, Ron here of Variable Play, and welcome to an unboxing of Proving Grounds by Renegade Games. This is from their Solo Hero series line. And the game is by Kane Klenko. And if I'm not mistaken, Kane Klenko is a designer of a favorite pandemic um, iteration of, um, not really an iteration, so it's in the pandemic um, realm of games. So let me just double check. Pandemic Rapid Response is designed by Kane Klenko. There you go. So just with that alone, you already have an idea that this is somewhat of like a real time game, but it's a solo game. And judging by the rules, I already noticed that it is very similar to a lot of his design methodologies in terms of sort of real time and then resolve after. Let me also just double check if I can hear myself fine. Okay, perfect. So I am unboxing it first. Let's find out. Happy Sunday, everyone. My week is normally a little bit too busy, so I said I have some time today. Might as well get the unboxing done already. Normally, I would slice there, the edge, but I have experienced the knife to be sometimes to be too sharp and it will catch the cardboard. And that one is permanent. So after that happened, I no longer run my my cutter on the gap between the box and the lid. Alrighty. We will also be sleeving this and see how it sort of unpacks. Uh, so we have the box cover, and it's from their solo um, series. This is sort of like that mm, embossed finish, so very premium feel actually. And that's the same for the rest of the sticker box covers. It has a companion app. So let us. I think this is using the Renegade. I think I already have that. Just double checking. Renegade. I do not have it. So I will also download the games companion. There you go. Okay. One player, 30 to 40 minutes. It's a real time solitaire game from the creator of Fuse and Flatline and also Pandemic Rapid Response. Uh, it merges the narrative and gameplay in a brand new way. In this box, you will find a novella. So there's an actual novel inside. Only the strongest has the heart of a wizened queen. Written by Monica Valentinelli. Valentinelli. The sweeping story sets the stage for the events of the game. So it's a story of Maya Strongheart. As she ascends to the Sun Throne, she's uh, accused of um, killing her mother, and these conspirators are trying to defeat her. So she is trying to defend and their name by trial by combat. Okay, let's open up the box. Okay, so we have a nice, really thick. Wow, that is a lot of. Oh, so uh, so it seems that Renegade has a few categories inside. You have the family games, strategy games, enthusiast games, and then their role-playing game series. I'm really interested in the Tea Dragon Society game. Looks very interesting. Fox in the Forest. I played the digital version of this. I think already one of these days. Uh, I will check if I already streamed that. Fireworks. Bubble Tea. They have a game called Bubble Tea that is awesome looking. And of course, Blood of the Englishman. Really great two-player abstract strategy game. Really fantastic. You guys should try that out. Uh, Tell me if you guys want me to. Do I still have my copy? I think I still have my copy of The Blood of an Englishman. We can try it out one of these days. Arboretum, the most cruel looking, the most fantastic looking cruel game because you hold on your hand the scoring of other players. Uh, Artsy Spells Smashers. I've always been interested about this game. It's like a RPG spelling game. Power Rangers, Heroes of the Grid, Eternal. Also something I'm very interested in trying out. Hokkaido. Of course, the shipwrights, strategy. Nag-browse ng magazine para kung ano yung pwedeng bilhin next time. The Flatline series, Junk Orbit. Ah, okay. This is also very interesting. Circadian's First Light. I'm always been fascinated with space themed games. Lotus, really great game. Lanterns as well. Lucidity, Gates of Delirium. I think Denmark is always very. I'm not sure if this is the one he reviewed. Was this? I think this was the one they just reviewed um, with Straight from the Meeple's Mouth. Scott Pilgrim, and then, of course, Proving Grounds. There you go. Revolution passing through Petra, Trajan, Altiplano, Castel, Ex Libris, Icarus. Oh, Overlight. That looks very interesting. Super nice looking. It's a role playing game. Huh. Oh, it's like a real like proper full on book. 300 full color pages, hardcover edition. It's like a but it has its own dice set. Very fascinating. Outbreak Undead Second Edition Game Master's Guide. Interesting. And Kids on Bikes. I know this is an RPG. And Teens in Space. All right. Done with the shopping list. Okay. So the first thing that you see is not the rulebook. This is the short novel. Uh, so it's illustrated, and you basically have the setting of what happened um, with Proving Grounds. And you guys tell me if you guys want me to do like a live read through of this, uh, if it doesn't spoil the ones who would be playing the game. So comment down below if you guys are interested in me doing a read through for this game, for the uh, short novel. Cool. I will be reading that with a nice cup of coffee. Okay, we have the rule book. So finally, the rule book. Um, Components, card anatomy. So this is the enemy, and you have those markers. I'm learned online that there's some erratas with the first edition of this game. I don't know if I have the second edition or not. We will find out soon once we unpack the cards. And Renegade Game said that you can just write them to ask for some replacement of the cards. So we'll see. It's not really a like a bad errata. It's just making the game very difficult in the beginning because you they all are just like this. They're all at the starting position. So this might be the first edition actually, if that's the case, because those all look like they're starting are at the start. It has 6 modules that you can add to the game. One of the most interesting one for me is the Sun and Moon module, which allows you to have this rotating. Basically, it's this one where she is rotating, and you have more damage to the one you are facing, but you're also more vulnerable to the one right behind you. So that is the the map. I will unpack that a bit. I've always been wondering how did they do the dice, because from the online one did not show um, whether the dice. Okay, perfect. So it's engraved. That means that these won't fade. I was a bit worried because of how bright and um, how the outline looked on most of the streams. So I'm gonna be telling you, uh, these are all engraved, and the ink is inside, so that should protect the dice. You got a bunch of white dice. This is one of the expansions modules that you can play, which includes a dragon. Then you have the special color dice, yellow, blue, and green. They interact with the cards. And these are the markers of the units that you are currently facing. There's 6 of them, and your heart, your life token. We'll set that up in the board. Oh, and this is the for oh, because it's removable. Ah, that is interesting. So it's not those you put it there, you lock it, and that's it for good. It's the style where you can remove it. I like that. I like that. And the cards. Okay. Set those aside. Maybe let's set this one up first. This is for the dragon expansion. You have a baby dragon that's helping you, and it's really interesting. The rules for the dragon is right behind that token. Then you have the shields, which change the behavior of the dice a little bit. So that's pretty cool. And bit of a warping. I will just press that down. Okay. So it's like a jigsaw puzzle. You snap that in, and this is how it is faced. Same thing, I guess, doing it the other side. That's good. I wonder if there's a difference between the two sides. Doesn't seem to be a difference, at least from what I can see. It's 1 to 6, the same 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So I think it's the same. Uh, I think it's just that you can choose side you are playing in. All right, and then this one goes on top like this. You can move that, pop that over the hole. Oh, you can also ah, cool. Like that. There you go. And now you can um, have her change orientation as she moves, and your um, dice goes here. Cool. And we will have the 6 enemies surrounding us. All right. Let's set this aside for now, and let's look at the cards. Maybe they only replaced the cards. The rulebook was the same. But if it's the second edition, the likelihood of them also changing. This is one of the modules. Uh, I believe these is called the chariots module. So you have these events that are you have to take care of. Um, Otherwise, their effect would run for your round. Then I'm not sure which are these. So I think it's a lot easier if I. So the modules you have the chariots, the shields, the sun and moon, and this is your round sequence. Cool. I think these are the enemies. This is for the shields module. Oh no. Okay. So I guess they're the enemies for the shields module. Oh, okay. So those are the enemies. These are the modules. Do they have icons for the modules? They kind of do. So chariots. These are the inspirational ones, and I'm not sure what these guys are. Okay. But I am happy to report that I noticed quickly that this one is up there, which means this is the more updated edition of the game. I don't have to be waiting for a replacement. Otherwise, what happened in the original edition, this was all at the second spot. So you won't have things like these where it's a bit higher. This is where that star would start, and uh, whenever this unit gets to attack you, it goes down one space. And if it hits this, it means it was able to deal a damage to you when you get hit. So the problem with the old edition was every single one was there at the second spot. So there's no breathing room for the player because they would always be engaging you every single time. Alrighty, cool. So let us leave the game. We have some sleeves over here. Repurposing some sleeves. And then join me to sleeve the game. There are not that many cards. So it should be fairly quick. I know the game has some music. Ha. Let's load up their battle music. See if you have the that as the background while I sleep the game. So these are the inspiration cards. Gives they basically give you um, added bonus. I think you add this if you find a certain. Hey Clint, playthrough ba? Diretso na? We can try the training game. We can find out. Sige. Let me just leave it and then let's find out how we can do at least a training setup. Looks really cool. I've only watched the rules online, so I haven't read the rule book myself. So if we play it, I'm gonna be making a lot of mistakes. But I think the app is good at guiding the players. Chariots. The art is pretty good, actually. Uh, Very medieval. It reminds me of, yeah. So I don't have to get the errata because I have the correct edition already. This is the second edition, which already has the starter placement um, at the right location. So fortunately, we won't be trying uh, um, the super hard edition. It's not really bad. Like it's the game is still playable with the mistake on the card. But basically, this gray box is where this unit will start. It's a sort of action indicator, and whenever it's triggered, it will go down one. If it all starts there, they're always at the brink of attacking you. Sige, sige. We will do a playthrough kahit na it's gonna be a playthrough in a learning game. If that is okay with you guys, then let's do it. Mabilis lang siya technically because you can die easily. uh, I think it it should play fairly fast. Well, I wish they had more different looking um, art for the chariots. It was just it's the same art all throughout. So it kind of sucks. But for the individual enemies, which is the ones you are mainly, I get why they did this because this is just an event that's running in front. Clint, are you free? You want to jump into the stream? I can just give you the link, and then we can try learning the game, or you can stay on stream there. Up to you. I had a bit of time this afternoon, so it's a great time to catch up on the games. Yes, yes, this is really the trial by combat, but you are being attacked by these conspirators. That's why they're attacking you from all sides. And these are actually your people. They're not even so they're clan elders. They're part of the group um, that is accusing you for the death of the queen, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what else is there in their solo hero series, but it is very intriguing to have like a core focus of a solo game that is it has a full on uh, short story, 32 pages. We won't be reading that. That will be for a different show. So pwedeng read through the episode. But yes, the look and feel of the game is very much Game of Thrones. Uh, it is very Game of Thrones because you do have a dragon in the game who will be helping you. Oh, so Warp's Edge is also part of the Hero series. Ah, cool, cool. And I saw the Renegade a while ago. I was browsing through the catalog to see what games I'm interested in, and uh, Clint apparently is also playing a a solo game. Can we double stream? You're playing a solo game. I'm playing another solo game. Alrighty, almost done. Just a few more, and we will be reading the setup. And of course, the player aid also gets a sleeve. Alrighty, okay, let's find out. Let's learn how to play. I am getting some feedback. Hold on. not entirely done. Uh, Let me just double check. My monitor is hearing a clicking sound. Hmm. I think. Hey, Abby. Thank you. It does look cool. And yeah, solo game. Okay. The, so I think my static is coming from this sort of looping back, I think. So we're going to keep that apart a bit for now. And I need the rules. Okay, game setup. Set up the board. Just set it up like that for now, even though technically, let's do the training game. So the training game, we don't have the sun and moon yet. That goes off. I could probably leave that there. That way I don't lose it. Right? Yes. Let's leave that there. It only has the from the Renegade companion app. So it's basically the timer, um, and also sort of a way to track the enemies. Nothing else, and then just add that military feel to the game. So here we go. Setup. Oops. Okay. See, it's really just a timer. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna renegade. Okay. So they have a lot of games. So it's really just that. Hmm. And I thought setup would be training, giving you like, oh, okay, there you go. It does tell us. So place an enemy on each of the slots. So card anatomy. This is the card name. This is the battle track. We have the starting space, the bottom space is where we suffer the wound, the top space, dice requirements. So, for example, this one, in order for us to trigger that, either a blue or a yellow die. Uh, some would have abilities and the dragonling icon. If we are using the dragon uh, expansion bit. So winning the game, if we defeat 8 enemies and we are still alive at the end of the round, we win. If the health tracker reaches that space on the track, we lose. Place the encounter on the board, shuffle the enemy deck. Oh, okay. So we just shuffle. Lazada, price drop down. Yeah, yeah, very good way they created the setting. I am very, very interested in reading the story. This is, I think, the first game I encountered where it really came with its own novel inside the game inside the box. So I know normally I've seen like you know uh, a little bit of a backstory on the card, but not a whole separate storyline. So they really wanted to um, give us a good glimpse of the story of Maya. All right, Patikin a novel. So this is the novel, and it is written by Monica Valentinelli and illustrated by Matthew Dobrich. And it is you got the prologue, you have illustrated pages telling you the story of the two matriarchs. You have the the fallen queens, and even I guess even when she was younger. So weighing scales, gathering of the elders. Uh, I think this is a really good way how to like enjoy a solo game because normally you play a board game because of the sort of the social experience. There's a story that you gain, um, right, when you play a board game with friends. But at a solo game, that's not as conveyed, right? So they want to be able to set that feeling for you and then let you play like a good set of mechanics. So during the game itself, um, I don't think you would have enough time to have that storyline. But yeah, it gives you a more thematic feel now that they've done it this way. Let me just adjust this because if I'm not mistaken, that should be on the other side. It's just weird to. I will leave it out for now. I will leave it out for now. Just so I can match exactly how it was illustrated. So draw one enemy for each of the slots, and I think they go in face up. Medyo kulang ang aking space. So I'm gonna be having them do that. Yeah, medyo nakaangat siya ng konti. No, but I need it to be flat because I needed to. Let me see if I can still push this back further. Okay, pwede na siguro yun. So kailangan ko rin dito. Ito yung problema ko. Queen's Bodyguard. That's fine. Yeah. Pwede na siguro yan. So let's just push that a little bit further up. Okay, okay, okay. Not bad. Alrighty. Then we need the dice. Where are the dice there? None of the dragon yet. We'll need the attack token. So yun, this is what the errata I mentioned a while ago, and they all started at the right before the indicator that they would attack. So that one, people kind of did not like. One of my stars is uniquely shaped. It is a broken star. That's cool. Gives it more character. Um, and we have three separate for now. I think these are like your reserves. You have these guys in the beginning. And one, two, three here on the edge. And these are all in. Okay. Uh, I will use the deck box for now um, as my dice box because I would need it to. Maybe I'll put it on the side, but you guys won't see what's happening. And this one starts where? At the beginning. Okay, cool. So just trust me, I'm not cheating because I could I could. Come on, do I have Oops. Hold on. My lighting support. Okay, all good. I can have that. I don't know if they would fit well. That's good enough. Yes. Okay. Okay. It'll probably fit. It'll probably fit. It will be more taxing though for me to like re-roll stuff. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to use like a bigger, slightly bigger box. That's fine for now. Let's keep it there. Okay. And I think we are ready to begin. So how to play roll dice, resolve attacks, then recover. Okay, let's get at it. Um, okay, so we start. Before we start, you do get to examine what you're trying to do. The way the game works is you have these dice that you would be sa Twitch nagro-roll ka na sa FB hindi pa. Okay. All right. So the dice that are single, you can't re-roll them. The dice that are in a set, you can re-roll them as much as you want, but we only have a minute. And the way that the game uh, created this feel of you being attacked in multiple sides, every single die value, you can see that they're matching their numbers. There's 6 enemies. Those are hitting. They will be moving their shuriken, their attack indicator downwards. And if that one goes to the red, you lose a life. That's how their mechanics work. So what you're trying to do is to have enough pairs or sets that you can keep them at bay and eventually defeat them. How do you do the opposite? So, for example, this one requires a 3 plus. So you want that. Yeah, that's the best we can do. Yes. So you want a 3 plus. That means that, for example, this is a 2. This is perfect because these are 3 2s. That would allow us to move this up 1. The 1 in the 1 position is just looking for a 2 plus. So I might go for I'll pick these guys up and re-roll them. So now we have three fives, a three and a six still. The five. So our one, blue and yellow, count as two against this enemy. So we want the blue and yellow hitting this guy because it gives us more. This has no effect. No effect for the warrior of training. Queen's guard. This one, yellow dice, counts two against this enemy, but she has requires a lot of dice. And the warrior in training, green and yellow, is ignored. So the six is actually quite difficult and dangerously always trying to hit us. That's here. She's gonna be, or he's gonna be hitting us quickly. Yes. Alrighty. So let's see. Let's see if this is enough dice space for us to work with. Here we go. The turn, the round sequences, we roll dice. We have a minute. Roll dice to sort of keep the number targets, and then we resolve their attacks. After that, we recover. If we get a wound, we lose one of our dice, set it here, and we lose one health. And then we reset the battle marker. So if this guy, for example, hits us, it goes back there. Okay, here we go. So round sequence is roll dice, resolve attacks, and then recover. Roll dice is 1 minute. Ready, set. Okay, so we have a lot of the fours. You know what? I realized it does not fit well. So I'm gonna be rolling them out here because I'm gonna be losing a lot of time. So we do have the ones. The fours are okay. Four is over there. We got three of that. The six is what we don't want because they ignore yellows. So we want to remove the six. The one is good. Still a one. Oh wow. Okay, we're re-rolling ones because that's not useful. Okay, so we have the pair of the six now. We have a bunch of the threes. The threes require 3+. The one is there. The one blue is there. So that's good. That's actually one. We can get rid of the six. The four is attacking us. Four is okay actually. For attacking, there's the two. Oh, and that's it. That's 1 minute. Oh gosh, and I ended up with more attacks than what I wanted. Okay. Well, that's pretty much the summary of the game. So let's resolve it. So blues and yellows count as twice, as two dice against this enemy. So we technically have four, but the next one requires us a five, so it just goes up one. The two is attacking us, so it goes down by one. Fortunately, we didn't get damaged. The three is good, but requires a blue and a yellow, which I did not. I forgot because I was frantically trying to defend myself because of the six, because the six can immediately attack us. So four goes down one, five goes down one. Great. That's not a good first turn. Okay. Yes. So we have that sort of fighting sequence, which kind of sucked. Okay, and we did not get a wound. Now we resolve. So reroll all the dice, advance the dice in the exhaustion sack. So we didn't get a wound. That's okay. This bumps down. We now have an extra die, and then we tell the game how many enemies we have defeated. We haven't defeated an enemy. We advanced one enemy, so that's good, and that's a five. So yeah, but now we potentially have 3 hits incoming. The three I didn't see, really fast paced. Okay, ready? Wait. Okay, six is good because there's a lot of them. We can hit a lot there. The two, we can bring that up. That's good. A five is going to hit us. The three is not what we needed, so we're going to re-roll the three to a three that's attacking us, and a two that's there, which is not great. Now that's bad. Uh, so I'm gonna let go of the six and try to get some of the five off. Now it's all fives. We got some of the twos. The three and the four is attacking us. So I'm gonna release the two. I have 10 seconds. We now have the six also attacking us. The three. I have one, two. This is really bad. So I'm gonna let go of the fives. Okay, the six is back. The two is safe. Okay. That's it. I'm good. I'm good. Whew. Okay. All right. Okay. So we can resolve it. That means none is actually attacking us. That's kind of the good situation that you want to be in. You're not necessarily progressing in the game, but at least you're not getting damaged, which is good. Okay. So the two, good. It allows us to push back the queen's bodyguard. The three, again, doesn't push up because it requires a blue or a green, but that's okay. At least fit, fitness exercise for the heart. Yes, I know. Yeah, pero I realized pwede ko tong gawin for my Sunday episode. When you get hit, you pay in workout. The four requires three, but at least it didn't attack. And finally, we have the warrior in training, which is good because we do meet the requirement. We get to push it back up. Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. So we progress. We recover. We now receive all of our dice. I'm gonna put my dice on my hand first because because picking them up as part of the round is annoying. Okay. All right. Cool. So Clint has a question. Here you go. So when the dice, let's take this as the so at the beginning, you're basically um, trying to send them into groups, and you're rolling and putting them into sets. If at the end of the round, they will now get assigned to where they are their value. If it's a set, meaning there's more than one, you're attacking this character. If it's just one die, that is attacking you. So if this was here, this would push this down one. If that happens again, push down one. If it happens again, you get wounded. So that's how that works. So this one, for example, if this happens in the next round, this will immediately wound us because at the end of the round, there's only one die to it. So we want no singles because whenever it's just a single, that unit is getting a hit on you. Um, if you are attacking it, it doesn't necessarily mean you can damage them. In this case, for example, this will not push it up. We just attacked it, it blocked it, but at least it wasn't able to attack us. This one would progress because we do have a green now on it that will progress it. This one, two fours, it requires a three plus. I know it's a little bit malabo because I'm a bit far from the screen. There. Hopefully that explains it. Okay. Did I already get that? I forgot. I forgot. So Clint is asking, What does the number on the enemy card mean? 3 plus. So it's the set, the number of dice, not the total value. So it's the number of dice that was assigned to that uh, unit. So if there were 1 1, that's attacking. If there's two twos, then two ones, that's no longer attacking. But we need 5. So we want the blues and yellows here, actually, something like that, in order for us to defeat. See, Braidonite Guard. Yo. Okay. Okay. I don't remember if I already pushed it. That's fine. Since I forgot, we're not going to get it for now. Yes. Yes, Clint, go ahead. What's your question? Okay. The different colored dice interact with the cards. They don't, I don't think, I'm not sure if there's a thematic connection of the colors, but they're basically requirements. So this one, for example, if we reach here, we can only progress if one of our dice is green. This one, kanina pang lalagyan ng 3, but it wasn't a blue or a green. I can't push. Okay. And so this one needs a green. This one, meron siyang card effect that says yellow dice count 2 dice against this enemy. So if I assign a yellow die here, that's already 2 dice. So kailangan na lang, sorry, dapat 5. 5. Yan, 5. And there's another 5. The blue doesn't have any special effect, but yeah. Okay. All right, let's go. In that case, we are ready. Kailangan may buwelo eh. Whew. Okay. Okay, we got the 5. 5 in the yellow is there. Okay, more 5. We got the 6s, which are on the 3s already. We have the 4 that will be attacking us. And oh no, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. 6 is there. And the 2. Huh. I am okay with this. Except for the 3. Oh, but we can already. Yes, I have to take my win. I'm gonna let this go down a little bit. That's fine. I think I'm okay with this. Yes. Mas maganda sana kung nadagdagan to, but I don't want to risk this. It's already one hit to go. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna do that. Yes. Okay. Cool. You cannot. So whenever you re-roll and a number, it has to be all of them. That's why I couldn't let go of it because it's already there. You can't re-roll just one number. One of the set. Whenever there's a set in its form, you have to roll all of it. That's the yes, yes. That's the difficulty there. Okay, so we resolve it. 1 is not hitting us. 2 does hit us, but it's only if we have some space. 3 is not activated. 4, we attacked it. Would have been cool, but we didn't have enough. The 5, yellow dice count twice. So it's actually 4 dice here, but it's okay. We're just on the 3. In the 6, we finally have defeated it. We have 1. So we can add. We say 1 enemy defeated. Alrighty. And we replace that with a new enemy. Oh, okay. It's a warrior on training that requires a lot of yellows, but it's fairly simpler. Ang problema lang 6. Beheaded. Okay. 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 We're surviving. Training lang to, training lang to. Pero at least we're not getting damaged. I think that's our main. Although getting enough damage gets you this. The mechanic of this is that whenever you get damaged, you push it down. You take one of the dice, you add it to your pool, depending on which one you want. And next time you get damaged, gets pumped there, and you take another one you want. So in essence, you'll get two more extra dice for the rest of the game. Because if this reaches there, game over. So, so basically, you're looking at the board. We need greens and yellows here. This one is still the blue and yellow. This is critical. 2 is dangerous. 4 and 3. So I think those are the general ideas. So 4, 3, and 6 on a single. Sorry. 2, 3, 4, 6 are all dangerous. So the game ends as soon as you have 8 enemies defeated. So there are a lot naman in the game. Whew. Okay, let's go. Uh, nakaka-overwhelm yung ano yung bitaw din niya. 6 over there for single 5. That's okay. The 3 is finally moving, but we have a 2 that's going to hit us. We have a 2 that's going to hit us. The ones are not going to make a lot of effort. So we want another 6 or a 2 or maybe perfect. The 4. It requires a green. So I know it's dangerous. We have 22 seconds. Add that to the 6. Add to the 5. We have a single 4 that's attacking us. We have 14 seconds. We have a 1, 2, and a 4. So the 1 is the one. Oh, yeah. I'm okay with this. Okay. At least it's not damaged. At least it's not damaged. I think I'm okay with that. Okay. So we resolve it. 1, 2. You can't roll a single. You can't roll a single. So they get locked. If mag-isa sila, they get locked. You can only re-roll sets. You can only roll them as a set. That's where it's painfully difficult. That's the crux of the game. So the 1 we lose, it's not so bad. It's a 2. We can get back to this. At least this one pushes back the Queen's Bodyguard again. The 3, finally, we can defeat this. The 4, it doesn't move, but at least we don't get hit. And the 6 actually also gets to move. Whew. Yeah, so it's a very interesting way of looking at the math of it, because whenever you have that 1, you have to unlock something that you have to sort of not commit to something you've already sort of like, okay, okay na ako dito, but you realize you're in a dangerous position somewhere else. So at least we only have a risk on 4. So I think this coming round, we're gonna try to eliminate as much as we could. So this one is critical. 3 and the 6 are good targets. And also the 1, at least kung meron tayong maibawas. So we're only avoiding 4. Okay. One, twos, the 5s, the 3, 1, 6. Oh, okay, that works. So 2, sorry. Twos, one's gonna move. The 2, the 5, the 6 is gonna go down. We're gonna reroll the 5. Give me a 6. No, gave me a 4. Okay, rerolling them again. Yes. Oh no. Now that was bad. Oh, 15 seconds. So rerolling. Got ones. Oh, this is terrible. 6. So this is probably the last roll. Whatever comes out here. That's pretty much it. Yes. And the two over there, six. Okay. Ah, okay. So we are finally gonna get hit because we have that four down there. So overkill on the two. Wala, ganun talaga. Three is not moving, but at least we don't. And the four is gonna hit us, so we lose one life, and then that gets reset back to one. The five is gonna hit us, just drops down one. The six is actually really good because we killed off another enemy. Last one. Yay. And the replacement is Bradionite Guard. Green and yellows din ang target niya. Yun. That's it. Problema din ng ano eh, na hindi ka masyadong hit. But you wanna squeeze as much. Like for me, I feel I wanna squeeze as much non-critical damage. Loaded sa 6. Loaded sa 6 yung dice. No, actually, I think sinerte tayo dun sa dalawa because the two enemies there were similar. Um, and the way to defeat them, tatlong slots lang. So I think that's the reason why they were the easier targets. Kasi katulad nito, 5 plus, imagine mo, so 5 na 6. Asa pa tayo, right? Actually, ganun tong game na to eh. Asa pa. May mga ano eh, may mga stage siya na, oh sige, we're just gonna keep killing the warriors in training because they're easier targets. Because the others are horrendously difficult. 5 1s, so a lot of those, but we can probably get them in the others. Yeah, yeah, I think this game would have a good re-theme uh, as Game of Thrones or The Witcher. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They could easily make an expansion for Game of Thrones for this because you do get a pet dragon. You have a dragon that's she interacts with she has her own dice, and then when that is rolled, um, they have different effects, either atakin niya yung ibang units and stuff. So 6 modules. Yun nga yung isa, yung sun and moon, you rotate ito ano eh, isang facing, you're sort of always facing everybody. So sa sun and moon, you have the disc of her, and she has a front and a back, and behind her is hitting her with more damage. The one in front, she gets to deal more damage. Okay, let's go. Twos, threes, fours, five, and a six. Yung six, at least nag-reset yung six. This one, green and yellow cut twice. So, akit na siya. 2, 3 pala yun. Parang okay na to. Hindi. Kasi hindi gagalaw sa warrior in training. So, might as well lipat na natin siya. Punta siya sa 6. Oh no, gumalaw yung 1. Pumasok sa 2. Kailangan kong gamitin. Ay, tsaka green din pala yun. So, okay lang natin ka rin yung 2. Pumasok siya sa 1. May isang 2. Atake yung 2. Meron siyang 5 dito. 6. 5, 5, 5, 4, 5, 5, 2. 2 yun eh. Wala namang green. Green nandito. Yeah, it's I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Yeah, okay lang yun. Okay lang yun. Okay. All right. 1, twice siya, but doesn't matter. We won't reach the 5. This one will attack us. Bababa siya isa. This one, no dice assigned. This is 2 4s. We attacked it. busy. But this one, same thing. Uh, we attacked it, but nothing happened. The six, though, green and yellow dice count two against this enemy. We get to push it back one up. Okay. What does the gray die mean? The green, I think it was saying green dice, green and yellow dice. And then these are called white dice. The the dragon is a black die actually. There's the dragon die with her icons. Okay. So critical at 5 and 5, pero grabe ang hirap ng 5. How do we get the 5s? Although that's really the target. This one is also critical. So we want to concentrate the blues and greens here, or the greens there, the blues here. So the green and the yellow here, the blue over here. Kung, di ba? Of course, die roll. So, whew, yeah. The see Renegade games, because they don't do a lot of Kickstarters. You have to be really following their product line. They have really a lot of surprisingly great games. Maganda naman talaga track record nila. But sometimes it's very like really good production, good feel, looks great on the table, feels great. Okay, na isang oras na pala ako. Threes, that's not gonna move anything. But let's just set these over there. Ooh, a six is potential. Four is attacking us. So we're gonna let go of threes. And let's see if we can have one more one. We have a two that tangled out. Ay, nako. Four. The six again there. Good enough. The green here can go to the six. Oh no. Five, six. Uh, five, six. So that's moving. The one we can let go. Sige. Pala na. Ooh, wow. Overkill on the six. And a three. Oh no. Okay. Dapat talaga pagka you don't risk it na lang. Overkill on the six. We got this. So one, nothing happened. Two, we can't push up because, yeah. Three is going to attack us. Nothing on four. Five is going to attack us. And then six, talaga, loaded nga sa six. Loaded sa six. Loaded sa six yung mga dice. Clan Elder. Ooh, okay. Puro two. Move this enemy's battle mark. Wow. Loaded daw sa 6 ha. Loaded daw sa 6. Oh, okay yan. We're now being punished. Move this enemy's battle marker down one space if not attack. So it's now gonna test us. We're gonna get a 6 constantly. So it will continuously attack us if we're not attacking it. We have this about to hit us, this about to hit us. But at least we can probably get the one. Hopefully we can try the same setup there. Tatlo na yung natalo nating 6. Lumabas na ang Elder. Galit na. Parang gusto ko ma-damage para madagdagan ako ng ano. Ano ba kailangan ko? Green. Or blue. Blue. Sige, papadamage tayo dito. So dapat walang 5. Okay. Okay. Well, we have our 6. Sabi may 6 kami. 5 and 3. So, grabe naman daming 3. But that 3 is moving. However, you know what? That's actually no. So here's the. I'll explain later um, why that one won't necessarily work. That's good. We have the 6 again there, a 4 over there. The 5 is not gonna hit us. So I think I have to let go of the 6 too much. So we have some of the 6. We got the 5. Don't want the 5s. The 2. Oh no. 4, 3, 2, 1. That was a bad turn of events. Okay. All right. So 1 is attacking down. 2, we are attacking it. So that's good. We can push up 1. 3 is damaging us. So we get 1 hit. And 4, we attacked it, but nothing happens. And 5 also gets to damage us. So now we push that in, and ano yung sinabi ko? We need another blue. Blue, blue, yellow, double dito. Blue. Tapos na. And this 2 gets reset. Yun ang problema sa mga warrior and training. They attack really often. Okay, so let me explain why dun sa threes kanina. So the 3 requirement is we had a lot of threes, right? And 1 blue. So dapat it would have moved twice. However, the way the game works is like this. You assign the damage to progress. So that one satisfies. This one no longer satisfies because it doesn't have the blue. So this one actually requires, if we want to defeat it in one go, 2 blues or 1 blue, 1 green to do it in one go. Kaya siya hindi pwede kanina. It's just fine. It's okay. We have our extra die, which is what we have planned for. You only have 3 enemies. We still have 5 to go. Haba pala tong game na to. Maybe probably because I'm also explaining. Oh, roll na ako. New round. 2 fours. We got a 1 there. 4, 3, 5, and 6, 5. So that's gonna move that. That's gonna actually move. The 6 is okay. The 1 is okay. The 2 is not useful. We need a green on that one. So we have another one here, which is great. And then the 5 over there. I think I am already okay with this. The 6 is fine. Yeah. The 5 we could reuse the 5 because it requires a 4 pala. Maybe this goes somewhere else. But in 4 okay na. Another 3, another 6, and the 2 now is attacking. Hmm. Okay lang. I think this is simpler to recover. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. The 1s we get to push up. The 2 is attacking us, goes down. The 3 we can only satisfy 1 set. The 4 is a 3. 5 no dice. 6 2. And since we were able to assign to it, it's okay. Yes. We just need to attack one more character, and I'm gonna end the stream and then just finish the game afterwards. Okay, I think we can do a multiple combo. Asa. But I think these are very near. We just need a blue green here and another one here. So we're gonna try to do 5, 2 two more enemies we're gonna defeat this round. Unless we're gonna be lucky and get a 6 with the Elder. You know what? I have been forgetting something. When we got hit, we lost one die. There's another one. You don't get just a die. You actually replace one of the whites. So last round was not as great because I forgot two rules. Whenever you get hit, you lose a die, and I have not been doing that. Okay, so actually dapat dalawa na siya. So it should have been one, two, there, three, three. Yeah, and then they would have pushed down. I got so as a penalty, just set them all there. Okay. Okay, fives, the six are there. Four. Okay, four is already good. Six and the three. So we are re-rolling the six because we want that over at the Warriors trading at three, five, six, and four. No. Re-roll the fives. One, five, and five. Okay. One. Great. Worse. Okay, okay, okay. Still not. You can re-roll these fives, five. Oh, okay. At least that moved. That one is a one. We got two and a six. That's it. Hands up. Okay. We did not defeat anything there. This one is two, three. That's okay. At least didn't attack us. The two is gonna attack us. Goes down one, three, not activated. Four, not activated. Five, we actually get to push it upwards. And the six, move this enemy battle marker if not attacked. One, move this enemy battle marker down one space if not attacked. It will move twice. It is not attacked, moves down one, and then it is activated because so it would move down twice. Oh, okay. And then we recover. Yun. That should have been the sequence. Two out of fives. Again, the three is over there. That's good. Four, six, one, and this was two. So we're re-rolling the twos. We got a one and a six. The six is at least attacking. Got the fives over there. Another six and the five. Three is now a pair, but that's good. That's actually going to defeat that. We have the four over here. Um, um, Still a pair of fives. We have two now activated. We want it either two or four. Got another six and a one. Oh, okay. It's bad, I think. Okay. All right. One. Um, oh, hang on. Blue and yellow count as two dice attacking this enemy. So let me just double check. I know the rule is if it's just one die, it will be attacking. So we're not attacking. So this is triggered. This goes down one. This attacks. We get pushed down. We are getting yellow. We're removing one die. And we are exhausting one die. The three, oh, sorry, wala, nakalimutan ko na yung three. Hindi, alam ko na yung na-activate yung three. So the three is winning. So that increased us one more. The four goes back down one. The five is not activated. The six was something like that. So I know it can do it twice. Okay. Um, yes, agree that it counts as two dice when we're counts as two dice against this enemy. You're right. You're right. So it yeah. So actually bababa lang naman siya ganun pero yun. So itinaas na natin. Tama, tama. Kasi hindi naman niya sinabi, blue and yellow dice count as two dice against this enemy. So it doesn't qualify whether we're attacking it or not. Okay. All right. So there you have it. We have four halfway through. I will be resting and those gets in there, but I am in my very critical, so very dangerously at the end of the game already. That's what I meant when I said I didn't want it as um, whoa, wow, naalula ko. Single, single, single. If assign a single to this enemy, move the battle space marker up. So this is very interesting talaga si Kane Klein ko gumawa ng dice games. Thank you for joining me, Clint, Javi, and everybody else who joined me in the show. Pardon for the rules mistake that I've done. You can forget it pala when you're losing life. I think I need maybe like a reminder para dun sa take damage. Although it's here. When you suffer a wound, it's here pala. I should have exhaust one die. So that exhausted one dice goes there. Then lose one health. Then reset the battle marker. Okay. Yes. So there you have it. I will be reading the novel, maybe on stream, one of these days. But super thank you for joining me, and I am, yes, quite happy about this game solo experience, but it's quite intense. It's quite intense. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Happy Sunday. Later tonight, join Javi's stream. He will be talking about his favorite, well loved game, Magic the Gathering. Thank you, guys. See you. Stay safe. Bye bye. Happy Sunday.